So the NICKMERCS Call of Duty situation just continues to blossom into a steaming pile of shit. Yeah, it's still going. We're still talking about this. So here I am again, talking about it for the second time now. And yeah, it's honestly getting kind of fucking ridiculous and kind of out of hand. I don't know how it has continued to go on for this long. He was very clearly being homophobic, and COD removed his bundle. It should have ended at that, but nope, it's still going. So here's what's happened since then. Basically, shortly after the NICKMERCS bundle was removed, Tim the Tatman, Dr. Disrespect, and I believe a few others kind of showed their support for NICKMERCS. Even though I'm still of the opinion that he was in the wrong with what he said, but that's besides the point. So Tim the Tatman basically called COD out and said, hey, remove my bundle too, because me and him are friends, and if you're gonna remove his bundle, you gotta remove mine too. I don't know if Call of Duty have done so, I have no idea. But once again, I still believe NICKMERCS is in the wrong, so I don't know why Tim is really defending what he said. And on the other hand, we had Dr. Disrespect, who uninstalled the game and said that he won't be reinstalling it unless they put NICKMERCS skin back in the game.
Is uninstall the game. Number one. I mean, don't get a mistake, this year's Call of Duty is the worst in its franchise. But that decision by COD's PR marketing team, I'll tell you right now, man, that's a tough one to digest for the two-time. I feel like, A, they either need to apologize publicly to him or reinstate his bundle in order for me to consider playing Call of Duty again. That's where I'm at.
Like, dude, he is more loyal to NICKMERCS than he is to his fucking wife. Like, Jesus. Now, Call of Duty have done a lot of dumb shit in recent years, specifically Activision, and I'd argue that this is one of the better things that they've done because they actually stood against someone who was genuinely being hateful. And before you guys say that he didn't say anything wrong, all he said was leave little kids out of it, he's very clearly just not wanting to normalize people within the LGBT groups. It's kind of fucked up because they're people too, and I think that everyone should have a chance to be fucking normalized because, I mean, you see how what I'm saying is fucking stupid, right? How, like, even just saying it out loud, I feel stupid having to explain that people from the LGBT community are people. And they're not bad people either. So I don't really understand why we're even having to have this conversation. But I think that the most sad thing to come out of this is all of the backlash that Call of Duty is getting on Twitter about this and the way that people are putting it. People have been calling Call of Duty Call of Groomers and all this shit like that. And I really fucking hate to see it because it's just, once again, this fucking horrible fucking story of people just saying that gay people are groomers and pedophiles because it makes no fucking sense. If you talk to anyone in the LGBT group with a brain, they will tell you that they do not support pedophilia in the slightest. And sure, there are some people, unfortunately, who do think that that shit should be normalized, but no one here is arguing that, and that's why I don't fucking understand this whole stance of, like, oh, we don't want to normalize people from the LGBT groups because it would normalize pedophilia. It makes no fucking sense to me. As I said in the last video, this has actually just been something that's bothered me for a very long time. This whole idea of gay couples being different to straight couples in the sense that that's somehow wrong and we want to keep kids away from that. I just don't really understand it because it's the exact same thing. Like, I don't see how it is such a big fucking issue to like everyone. Like, it just makes no fucking sense to me. It really doesn't make any sense to me at all. People try to argue it and their argument is always something about pedophilia, even though that's completely separate. And like I said, no one in the LGBT community supports that. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. To put gay people and pedophiles on the same level is just fucking horrible because it's not like that at all. I don't understand why people will act like it is. I really don't fucking get it. And I know I'm just kind of ranting here, but it doesn't make fucking sense to me. It genuinely makes zero fucking sense to me to act like they are the same thing. It's like, oh yeah, liking dudes if you're a dude is the same as liking kids. No, the fuck it is not. How? How is that the same thing? I don't fucking understand that. It's two completely different things. Now, I don't want to look like I am arguing that Activision is like a good fucking company for this. They still do a lot of dumb shit, and I still would try not to support them. I'm very impulsive, so I end up buying things in the COD store a lot, so I'm probably, like, realistically, it's hard for me to, like, stand by, like, not spending money on COD. I am just very impulsive when it comes to that stuff. But if I could control myself in that sense, I would definitely not spend money on COD, because it is just, like, the company's fucking mostly fucking a shit show, you know? It's not a great company. This is just one thing that I think that was a good thing that they've done in the last few months of just this fucking, like, not even last few months, last few years of just them doing dumb shit and being fucking a horrible company. You know, when, like, not even to get into the sexual harassment shit that happened a while back with Activision. There's that. There's this year with them fucking cease and desisting the COD clients, making games unsafe to play for literally everyone. Like, if you play an older COD game on PC and even on console in some situations, like, for example, dude, even not even like super old ones, Cold War has this issue right now, and it's fucking ridiculous. You cannot play Cold War safely. If you get on that game, people can boot you off the game and steal your IP. It's fucked, right? So I'm not saying that Activision are a good company at all. I am not saying that at all. They're a fucking scummy company, and they're still selling those old games for full price. But in this one case, I think that they made a good decision, and they stood by what they stand for, at least in that sense. I don't know why Activision have such these fucking weird values. Like, obviously they're gonna want to look good from the outside. I'm sure that there are people in Activision who don't actually give a fuck, and hell, there's probably people in Activision who agree with NICKMERCS, but at least the people who don't have gotten the action out there, you know what I mean? Like, I genuinely do think that this is a good thing. I think that them removing it shows that they do stand by the LGBT community. Look, the main takeaway I wanna have here is, can we, like, not keep going with this fucking narrative that, like, the LGBT, like, support pedophilia, because it's fucked. Like, I'm looking at my Twitter feed right now, and there's literally, like, an edit that just says, "Call of Pedos Modern Groomers," and it's like, dude, like, because I get that they're clowning on COD, right? But they have to realize at the same time, they are literally fucking calling the LGBT community pedophiles. It makes no fucking sense. Like, I don't fucking understand it. It makes no fucking sense to me at all. I'm not even, I was gonna put the tweet on screen. I'm not even gonna do that. I don't want to give this guy fucking any ounce of, like, fucking traction. I know I don't have much of a followership, like, on YouTube, but I don't want to put this in my video. I don't want him to be in my video. This guy, like, it's so fucked. Now, I think one of the best things to come out of this whole situation is, honestly, if you guys know the streamer Jordy, his reaction to this, like, I guess, debate on Twitter of if the skin should have been removed or not. I just think that he's just taken the piss, and I think this is really fucking funny. When the skin got taken off the store, he posted, "I have the rarest skin in Warzone, not clickbait." And it's funny because there's people, like, hating on him for it, and it's so fucking funny to me because he's very clearly just making a joke out of it. But, I mean, I don't know, we don't know his views, he hasn't said anything, which is probably the smart thing to do, to just, like, keep out of it completely. But, yeah, it's just really funny to me, this entire fucking mess that we've had on Twitter just unfolding because of this. I don't understand why people think it's such a big deal. But, I mean, hey, it's giving me a video, hey, it's giving me 2 videos, so I can't complain too much, you know? I mean, I just don't understand. I really don't understand this view of like, not wanting, like, teachers and people to talk about it in schools, because I don't understand. Here's the complaint, right? Here's the complaint I see a lot of people talk about, right? People say not to talk about sexuality and stuff like that to kids, right? Okay, we're not talking about sex, though. Like, people are acting like it's about that, and even if it was about that, sex ed is literally taught in schools. So, where is the issue here? Where is the fucking issue? I don't understand it. That's the way I look at it, at least. I don't know, maybe you guys have different opinions. I'd love to see you guys, like, respond in the comments and give me your 2 cents on the issue. But, like, is that not a thing? Is sex ed in schools not a thing? So what's the big deal if we talk about LGBT issues in school? Like, I don't get it. I really fucking don't. I can't wrap my head around it. It makes no fucking sense to me. I don't know. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm just kind of baffled at the whole situation. It's just super fucking weird to me. It's also just really sad to me that this one little comment that like was said on Twitter has caused a boycott of Call of Duty instead of things that actually matter, like, you know, the shit that I mentioned earlier with people being able to steal your fucking details by playing old COD games with you, and even just the current COD game not being fucking fixed. We were waiting so long for shit like fucking leaderboards in the game, and that didn't cause a boycott, but this did. It's like, what? Like, I don't fucking understand it. It's so backwards to me. I don't know, man. It's so fucking stupid. And I could sit here and talk about this all day because I just have that fucking brain. My brain just, Call of Duty fucking runs through my fucking brain cells, dude. Like, I sit here and I talk about COD's issues all the fucking time. Like, if you have ever been in a voice call with me, you know that I will go off on a tangent and talk about how shit Call of Duty is and how easily it would be, like, how easy it is to fix those fucking issues. But people are boycotting the game over this instead. I don't understand that. Like, guys, boycott the game over the fact that they're doing like a fucking free-to-play purchasing system in a fucking $60 full price game. Hell, that's $60 US. It's like $100 here Australian. We're paying $100 for a game, and we have fucking battle passes that we still have to pay for. And that is not the issue. The issue is like them removing a skin because the guy was homophobic. How the fuck is that more of an issue? I don't fucking understand it. It's so backwards to me. And I know that the Call of Duty community is just fucking fucked. Like, I mean, it's been like that for years. But fucking specifically, with this situation, I don't understand how it's still fucking going. And how people are more outraged at this than the game being fucking broken. Okay, so I was just finishing editing this. And actually, just as I have, like... Hold on. I'm getting my phone. I'm getting my phone. I'm gonna read the tweet off my phone live, guys. This was like just now. As I was editing the video. Charlie Intel have tweeted, "New Activision have removed the Tim the Tatman bundle from Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 effective immediately. Activision statement. At Tim's request, we have removed the Tim the Tatman operator bundle from Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone store." So yeah, I mean, hey. It's gone. Dude, I have one of the rarest skins in COD now. Yo, let's go. Okay, anyway, back to past me. He'll do the outro again. Go. Shoot. Stop staying in the future. Go in the past. Go back to the past. Look, I don't know, man. This is just whole fucking stupid situation. And honestly, I just hope it fucking ends. I'm so tired of seeing it on my Twitter feed. I don't fucking care anymore. I just want to fucking chill out, you know? I just want to sit there, and I just want to keep clowning on Activision. Keep doing that. Fuck Activision. But also, in this situation, like, I think that they did the right thing, personally. I'd like to hear your guys' opinions on this. If you guys want to talk about it in the comments, I'd love to get a discussion going. I mean, hey, I still want to see what you guys think. With that, I'm going to call it here, and I'll see you guys later.